COVID has forced many to spend more time at home, which has motivated and inspired people to create different functioning spaces in their home. And these transformations include new carpet and flooring and window covering. So if you're planning to do some renovating of your own, well, we have an expert on Morning Live. Oh, is that Shelley from the Alexanian commercials?
Hi.
Yes, it's Shelley Alexanian, Chief Design Officer at Alexanian Carpet and Flooring, joining us with some ideas. Good morning, how are you?
I'm well, thanks. How are you?
Good. Such a familiar face. We see all your ads, but we want to pick your brain this morning because, yeah, we are renovating our homes. Let's start with the home office, or the office that we've created in our home during this pandemic.
We're seeing a lot of window coverings in home offices to create some privacy, eliminate some of that computer glare, and window coverings have been a big feature.
Yeah, so we have an example on screen here. Tell us about that.
Okay, so that's a great example of letting the light in. I think we're all sort of desperate for any piece of the outside, but just enough coverage to be able to provide, again, taking off that glare from the computer, privacy, and warms up the space a little bit, which is always a nice thing.
Yeah, and of course there's a lot of new bells and whistles when it comes to window coverings as well, with automated.
Yes, absolutely, and not necessarily needing to be hardwired in. So they've got these wonderful battery operated options that they're reasonable. You know, It's pop it on your smartphone and.
I'm looking at this carpeting here. Tell us about the texture there.
That I always love a textured carpet. That gives, first of all, I mean, I'm sort of tongue in cheek. It's a flatter weave, so I always laugh thinking it really doesn't need to be vacuumed because you're not seeing the vacuum lines. Enough texture, it's got a cut in the pattern, so you're getting that visual of sort of almost a three-dimensional look. But if you visualize, and I love white, I love neutrals personally, just having that bit of visual movement as a foundation is.
Do you find that texture makes a difference with the acoustics?
I'm not sure if the texture affects. Any carpet is definitely going to absorb those acoustics.
Yeah, which is important for an office setting.
Absolutely, it really. And it's got character, and I'm always a bit sensitive because people tend to often look at carpet last or an area rug, and flooring is a wow factor. I mean, I call it art on the floor for good reason.
What kind of flooring in certain rooms should we avoid? Let's talk about basements, for example, and what's new in the market for basements.
Well, ceramic tile we saw a lot of historically, and luxury vinyl, and I always think when I say vinyl, people think 1970s, that dreadful.
Yeah, it's come a long way.
Vinyl. Vinyl has come a long way. It's got a bit of bounce. It's warm to the foot, and it's a beautiful product. And how many times, and I'm very familiar with it, if I've been in a restaurant or a hotel, commercial, it's got a commercial rating, and you would mistake it for hardwood. I mean, it's got a beautiful warmth about it, longer planks, the visuals are really authentic. I mean, it looks like wood. So
we only have a few seconds left, but how does it compare in price point with hardwood?
Typically less, and it would be less for the installation. So it would definitely be more around the budget of a laminate.
Okay. Well, we appreciate the design tips, and there's plenty more. And we'll link up your website at chch.com for Alexanian Carpet and Flooring. Shelley Alexanian, thanks for joining us this morning. Good to see you.
Thank you, Bob. Nice to see you, too.